I don't know what kind of family you grew up in, but I grew up in a large family. I grew up in a family of nine, plus my two parents, of course, and at any given point, we had grandmas, grandpas, aunts and uncles and cousins, and so it was always a big party around my family. One of the things that anyone had an opportunity to do if they were looking from the outside looking in is make comparisons. Today, I want to talk to you about a very simple word, two letters, as, A-S. Have you been thinking about yourself in comparison to other people? For instance, I want to be as good as fill in the blank. I want to go as far as fill in the blank. You and I have to be very careful because that is extremely damaging to our psyche, but it's also damaging to our vision and the goal that we have for our lives. I want to be a unique individual. I want you to be a unique individual. It's very hard to be a unique individual if you're constantly comparing yourself to someone else. Rather than focusing on being as good as somebody else, why don't you think of yourself from this perspective? What potential do I have? I'm going to suppose you believe in God. What has God given me? The talents have been naturally given. Am I living up to that potential? That is very different than comparing yourself to someone else. I have 2 sisters and 6 brothers on my Zambian side. If I were to try to compare myself to any one of them, there would never be a comparison. Yes, we grew up in the same family with the same parents, roughly around the same time, but their circumstances and my circumstances are different. Not because one is any better than the other, simply because we're unique individuals. You and I have to start thinking of ourselves as unique individuals with very unique giftings and talents, right? There's a constellation of your talents and gifts that you've been given. The only mark you should be fighting for and reaching for is the one based on your gifts and your talents. That beautiful constellation of everything that makes you, well, you. Until we stop comparing ourselves to others, we will constantly be shooting and fighting for that next thing that other people have, that next place that other people have gone to, and that next vision that others have for us. Rather than chase that dream, really it's a nightmare, I'm encouraging you today to look at yourself as an individual and to base your gifts and your talents and your constellation of everything that you are on what you've been given, not what someone else has or what someone else has a vision for your life. That, my friend, is going to transform your attitude, it's going to transform your mindset, and I can almost guarantee it's going to change your vision of success. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you on the next video.